color match. You've been tired? Oh, not tired. Not the tired-umer, the sleep-umer. What is sleep? No, I'm wrong. Big Adventures are purple team and Hennies Lobby are orange team. So we're going to keep a nosy on... let's see what it looks like it's going to be. It looks like Golden Dino is going to be taking the jungleization. Good shouts, good shouts. Meanwhile, on top lane and bot lane, we've got Hooper and Pikachu on bot lane, which is pretty strong early lane, and Serena and Eevee on top lane. So we're going to see how this pans out for them. I'm working so hard on that birthday stream. You have no idea. We got Pika versus Eevee down this lane. Very similar. It looks like Plushion is going for a stack and is going to get it off as they focus on getting the contested XP. It looks like Pikachu for the opposing team of Hennies Lobby are able to secure that. Getting the Umbreon, the evolution as well, stopping it getting hit by Pikachu's net. And Plushion's able to get a couple of stacks and get on out of there. Meanwhile, we're going to be seeing junglers turning up anytime soon, which is crazy. We're going to see junglers. I don't know where they're going to go. It looks like we do have a jungler pushing around up top, skulking their way around. But it looks like up top the XP's been a little bit harder to go with the Umbreon not being evolved yet on here. If they can get a dunk off, they will. Looks like they're pushing onto the goal, and it seems to be working. If Eevee gets this, it's going to evolve. It's going to get into Umbreon. There it is. There's the evolution. They're managing to push this and get their stacks. Meanwhile, down bottom, the jungle has gone down bottom for this one, and they are pushing a counter-strike back here on Hennies Lobby as they push a bunch of points across in the bottom goal. Only a Hooper to do it. Hooper trying to transport down a teammate to give them some backup, and SZn1 has come on down, is trying to help them out, but is netted by Pikachu. A little bit of CC goes a long way in this game. It's a huge early push, but the points went both ways essentially for them on this one. Now we're seeing them have just a bit of fight for the contested XPs and just trying to get their levels up before we get the first big objective in the game. Nidoking's not in this game. It would be cool though. I know Martin would love it. Now we go to see people going for the 8 minutes contested XP, and it looks like all of Hennies Lobby have come here to try and get that contested XP, and it looks like they are battering through. Golden Dino coming in to try and help out, is pushing them back here with the ZN1, managing to get a kill on the board. But while that's all happening, Hennies Lobbies are focused on getting the XP. Down goes the ZN1, and they're going to take this opportunity to go up and push the top goal and get their points across there. But it looks like Nova is going up there to try and defend it. A 3 versus 1 situation is a bit rough, and it doesn't look like Nova is able to keep it going. So a bunch of points pushed across at top here for Hennies Lobby. Big Adventure now going to have to focus on which one they want to go for. A lot of Hennies Lobby focusing around top right now. I need to get a new PC. My original gaming unit crashed and I was not starting up, so I'm using a secondary. Oh no, not a secondary PC. I'd feel sad if I had to. We are just waiting on which ones they're going for. Hooper is going to be able to portal them up top. That is true. We forget about the utility of Hooper for a minute there, but it looks like we're going to be seeing Hennies Lobby focusing on getting this Alecki, and they are just going to blitz on through that. And it looks like they're going to try to push that through to the second tier of their top goal. Meanwhile, Big Adventures are focused on getting the XP. They are now trying to warp up top. Obviously, a Hooper gets really knocked out by these goals being taken because it makes it harder for them to transport around and get the utility. But only one went up, only one went that way. The Alecki gets in, and they're able to push a bunch of points across for that. And while the team of Big Adventures has gone up to try and counter push this, they're just going to have to focus on getting their XP right now. Not quite breaking the goal. No, not quite. Did I say they broke the goal? Did I say that? It looks like we're seeing a bit of a scrap down here. Lots of Hennies Lobbies lurking down bottom, pushing at this goal. We've got a Pikachu and a Hooper trying to defend it. There's 4 of them, though. They're pushing a lot of points across here. Pika trying real hard to defend it off. Umbreon going in, but getting knocked back by the Buzzwole, who said no. They're still going real hard at this. Okay, I thought for a second I got confused, and I could have believed it. I could have believed I got confused. It looks like Hennies Lobby are just clearing out anyone who's filtering in. We've got the filter effect going on as they slowly come in. They need a bit of time to group up, but Hooper is trying to stop it, and Mr. Yang is not able to push his points across. But it looks like Henny is able to get their points across. A big lead in the advantage of Hennies Lobby here, who do have more goals. But it ain't over for Big Adventures until the Rayquaza has fallen. Also, thank you, Roel, for the follow. Welcome on into the Hound Pound. It looks like now we're going to be seeing probably a rotation to top, I would imagine. It looks like Blue Nova is lurking about to see if they can catch anyone up in the river. And everyone's kind of just hiding around in bushes. Big Adventures don't have the levels to be able to push aggressively just yet. It looks like we see Hennies Lobby making their way up top. Hooper using their portals to try and port the rest of their team up top. We don't see much of a presence from Big Adventures up here right now. And then it looks like PG Broccoli's being chased on out. The relentless Buzzwall, but he gets mean look, so he can't. Hooper's uniting at 4 minutes 43, so it's not the worst. It should come back in time for Ray. They're going for this Alecki. They really want it, but going for it and hoping they could get through it. Hennies Lobby push that back, wipe out the two that were trying to get it, and secure the Alecki for themselves. So they're going to be able to push it. They actually would probably want to go and break this goal if they have a small dunk, because then the Alecki will be heading towards home. But they are they able to pull it off? They are! They're able to pull it off! This Alecki is going to home! Oh, Nova, you're having connection issues. That is unfortunate. It looks like this is being pushed all the way to home. Golden Dino trying his best to defend it here. Costa's also joining Golden Dino and Zarataru. They're slightly grouped up here, but the Alecki is not contested from going in here and just manages to go. The Serena is AFKing for this game. I don't know what the contingency plan for that is, but it looks like it's going to be rough. Yeah. The connection issue's so late. There is no way to pause. How do I pause? There is how. How do you pause? Okay, we're playing out this game for the rest of the way. We're playing it out. We're playing it out. All right, so it's looking a little rough for Team Big Adventures here. A few disconnection issues have gone a bit struggling for them, and Hennies Lobby are able to keep up their momentum right now. We're going on to the Reggie Steel, which is spawned up. Looks like Hennies Lobby are already on it. Big Adventures were trying to push back the Alecki, so were unable to really get themselves here in time. There's a chance for a steal here from Big Adventures, and they do it. The Hooper manages to take a steal, and it seems Hennies Lobby are not prepped for that and are a bit upset with that one, but they're able to take out Blue Nova, who seems to be moving, which is a good sign. How's the Doom? Doom's doing all right. Doom's doing all right. She's doing all right. It looks like they're clearing out the right side that is Hennies Lobby. They're pushing for this goal now, trying to make a bit of momentum back. We've got 40 seconds to array Quasar, so we'll see how things go. It does look like Hennies Lobby have gotten themselves positioned up top to be able to try to get this Alecki, but we do see that Blue Nova from Big Adventures is lurking about. Will they be able to get a steal? I'm doing all right. Exactly. Doing all right. It looks like Henny's guy is able to take out the Serena, using their Unite to try and push back here. Blissey kind of sticking on the Alecki here to keep the damage on and stop it leashing. We got a bit more of Hennies Lobby joining up top here, but the Zacian's going in and is able to steal it as well. Big Adventures, with a lot against them here, are doing their best to push this back, but Golden Dino looks like he's in a real tough spot. But never mind, he does really well trying to push it. Both junglers go down. The Alecki's being pushed into this goal, and they're going to be able to get an overcap on it if Blue Nova wants to go score there, but Blue Nova's choosing not to. They're taking their focus over to the Rayquaza. We're seeing everyone head into that. It looks like Big Adventures are going to gun and try to get the Rayquaza. We see Blissey coming in from Hennies Lobby to try and stop any of that, but it's a Blissey, so Ray could be the strap. We see all the teams kind of getting in now. The Umbreon and Blissey are there. Hooper sticking on it. The Pika managing to stun the Buzzwall while they stick on it. Pika Unite being dropped, but Buzzwall Unite also being dropped. Pika still going, but gets taken out by the other Pika. And it looks like the left team are able to get Rayquaza, though, despite all the fighting that's going on. So now Big Adventures are going to have to try and push some points across to the goals. We're seeing things be caught up. Are they turning around this, what was honestly going badly due to connection issues? Can they get enough score across to actually do this? The Umbreon getting another one. It's so close in it. This is shockingly close, actually. We see the Zacian is still lurking about with some points, but there's a Henny guy sticking on goal here, uniting to try and stop the Zacian. We're seeing a clash between the junglers here. It's so close. I know. It's insane how close this one actually is. Obviously, the teams don't know how close this actually is, but one good goal is going to be all it takes to secure this. The comeback, though, so close. Such a good pushback, such a good attempt. But it looks like Hennies guys are going for it. Hooper Unite being used to defend their goal, and we see that we've got the defender and supporter for Hennies Lobby just lurking at their goals, ready to stop anyone from going for a cheeky back cap. That was remarkably close pushback there. But it looks like they're going to be able to get a bunch of points over now, and that would be all she wrote for this match. That was almost a huge win for Big Adventures. Yeah, it's kind of stressful when you don't know where you're sitting on it. That was almost such a big comeback for Big Adventures. They did so well, did such a good pushback, but Hennies Lobby is going to be taking the match one. We've had some problems, obviously, in match one for poor Big Adventures, but even though, despite they had connection issues and were essentially down a player, they fought back once the player was in the game. They put a damn good push in. Well played from everyone. Ready to go? Perfect. Let's hit it up. Big Adventures versus Hennies Lobby. Round 2. Let's pray for no connection issues this round. Apologies to the other teams on the slight delays in matches for it. Good luck, Big Adventures. Let's see how it goes. Let's get it. We're seeing Zaratar stick to the Pikachu. Golden Dino switching over to the Dragonite. Blue Nova on the Serena. We're seeing a Speedster. Hennies taking on Leafeon. We're seeing SZn1 taking on the Hooper this time. For the other team, we're seeing a Hooper on both teams. Plushion going to the Ho-Oh, and Pikachu going over to the Venusaur, with PG Broccoli sticking on the Umbreon. So some small changes here and all. Hello, Native Weep, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome on in. Get yourself cushy here in the stadium seats. We're going to be seeing which of these Pokemon are going to bring it. Oh, we're seeing Pirate Hooper. It's got a fancy skin. Everyone's dressed to the T's in Hennies one, except for Henny, Plushion. We're seeing Plushion and doesn't have the Ho-Oh skin. Is not a rock star. Is not a rock star with that one. But that's okay, because the Umbreon is a bit naked on the other one. And we got Old Lady Pikachu. Last time we watched how things went on one team, so we're going to start on this team. We're going to follow top lane as they clear their XP. Interesting. Interesting strats. We're seeing Hennies Lobby skip 2 of the back bunnies in order to get up here and get to top for the contested XP quicker. The Leafeon going around and getting a stack in real fast. If they're stacking, they've got one stack and going. They did the option of ditching their XP to go and focus hard on taking the opponent's XP and do some XP denial, which is going to give them lane advantage. Getting another stack in for the Leafeon if they are stacking. I used to be a Leafeon main for a bunch of seasons, so I am a big stan of Leafeon. Doing the dirty strats there, stealing their berries, although it looks like Henny Guy is in for danger because the jungler has come to help them out at top, where they have been a little hard pushed. Still, the contested XPs are up, though. Still the contested XPs. SZn1 being pushed now by PG Broccoli, Blue Nova, and Golden Dino, but Mr. Yang has turned up and is putting on the pressure to try and push them off, and they are managing to do it. Golden Dino trying to push that damage across to them, but getting hard pushed themselves. It looks like the points are going to go across here for Hennies Lobby. Meanwhile, what we got going on down bottom? Down bottom is looking a lot more chill. We've got an Ivysaur and a Ho-Oh down bottom versus a Pikachu and a Hooper. I can't remember Pokemon names today. Good God. Someone save me. I can't remember them. It looks like they're just kind of focusing on their XP. Meanwhile, up top, they're having a big old fight over the contesteds and such. We're seeing a Hooper portal be brought from that. We're seeing Zaratar do a rotate from bottom to top now to see if they can kind of balance out the pushes that have been going. We've got the 8-minute XP coming up, though. Just a little gentleman's agreement down bot. Hennies Lobby taking a good chunk of that XP, putting Golden Dino on the pressure here. Golden Dino going down. They're going to be coming up through the jungle, which is kind of crazy. They're going to be pushing points across here too, as well. Probably going for an overcap here as well. We're going to be seeing what goes down for this kind of stuff. We're going to be seeing whether they're going to be rotating top or bottom. Which objective are the teams going to prioritize right now? The Hooper Portal from Big Adventures here, trying to keep everyone moving around. Looks like Hennies Lobby are going to be focusing on bottom for this one. Last time they focused hard on the Aleki. They've switched it up for this round. They're going to be pushing the goal here, see if they can make momentum. Urshifu really putting on some pressure, but getting mean looked. Not able to get out of the fight, but they're putting on so much pressure. Just an Umbreon to go, but now Blue Nova has made it down. Serena is there, but they're able to push a bunch of points across and even push them as far back as to their second goal, while the first goal is still up. Just pretty savage. They're doing a pushback, though. The Ho-Oh goes down. We're seeing the Leafeon managing to take out some Pokemon as well. 2 team members down for Big Adventures. It's a big push. They really want to take this goal. They want to stop the ability and movability that comes with a Hooper by taking out those goals. And it looks like they're staying pretty strong. They're sending a couple of people up top now to go focus in on that objective. Meanwhile, the objective down bot has been taken. It looks like PG Gold Dino was just working on that while the fights were going on. So now we're going to be seeing the fight for up top and the Aleki. It looks like Hennies Lobby are already on it. Very close, managing to secure it. No chance for a steal really there. Zaratara goes down to Hennies Lobby. PG Broccoli manages to get Leafeon stuck for a second so people can get on it, but Leafeon is able to survive it. A Hooper Portal taking them home to heal is really strong. We're seeing a Hooper Portal getting the Dragonite up top, though, from down bot, which is big. Can it do the pushback? We've got an Aleki plus the whole team pushing here. They're being very hard pushed for what's going on right now. We're seeing the team members of Big Adventures slowly get whittled down whilst they keep pushing and putting on the pressure to bring this Aleki into the second tier goal. They're wiping through them, but they're slowly filtering themselves in. The Aleki goes in. The goal is getting dunked in like there's no tomorrow, and it's on 3. Just shy of being able to take it. Hennies guy coming over and just finishing it off and breaking the goal. The entirety of top has been gone, and they're now moving through their jungle and denying them that XP. How do I feel about Omega Strikers? I don't know what that is. I don't know. We're seeing a lot of push here, a lot of map control in Hennies Lobby's favor right now. Lots and lots of map control. Looks like Big Adventures need to focus on just farming up whatever XP they can manage to grab right now, as the levels are kind of in Hennies Lobby's favor. We've got an objective coming up down bottom in 10 seconds, and we haven't seen all the teams manage to make their way yet. We've seen Hennies Lobby get Hooper down there, who's managing to try to intimidate off the rest of Big Adventures from being nearby, but Big Adventures are managing to group themselves up. Ho-Oh has managed to make it this way. We have an objective at top in 18 seconds as well. It looks like Golden Dino has united in to go and try and take this. There's a big old fight going on. A lot of unites being dropped. Big old fight, but it looks like Big Adventures are getting almost wiped from that. Big old stretch. Big Adventures are getting wiped. It looks like the left team... Wait, but the Dragonite got the XP. They got the objective, but they got team wiped on it. So it looks like we're now going to be taking our fight to the top. And Hennies Lobby are wasting no time at all from getting onto this Aleki and trying to get it out the way and done. And it looks like Hennies Lobby are able to secure it. Dragonite went in for a cheeky steal, wasn't quite able to get it. It looks like Blue Nova's getting really far in here, trying to get onto the Venusaur and take it out. Is able to take it out, but taken out by the Ho-Oh in return. Meanwhile, Mr. Yang trying to fight it through. PG Broccoli, mean-looking them. Mr. Yang still surviving on in there, though, as Urshifu do. And the Ho-Oh is able to help defend them off. This is a second Aleki being pushed to home. They're going to be fighting off the Aleki. We're seeing that the Hooper of Hennies Lobby has united in mid at this point. Interesting choice, a minute 10 before Ray, but we're seeing it. The Aleki is fended off, which is pretty big for Big Adventures to be able to keep themselves in this. Looks like we're going to be seeing a little pressure applied to bottom lane here. They're going to be taking their XP, trying to keep the XP denial and map control of it for themselves. Using a Hooper Portal to get themselves home as well and out of danger's way, making use of the utility that comes with a Hooper. and just focusing on their XP. You've got 40 seconds till Ray. It ain't over till it's over, folks. So Big Adventures, while having a bit of a task ahead of them, are going to be able to push back and have a chance at Ray as long as they play it smart and safe. I don't know what strat we're going to see them employ here for doing a team fight, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. 4 seconds to an objective, but it looks like Hennies Lobby are going to focus on trying to get that. They've got a lot of their team there, a lot of their resources pulled into this. They're able to just secure that and give themselves a little bit of an advantage of defense and special defense boost. It looks like while that was going on, Big Adventures took the opportunity to get themselves positioned. My Switch controller is lagging out. It looks like it's just going to be a team fight as Big Adventures just charge on into the Rayquaza, trying to push some force there. It's going hard. Everyone's kind of on the Rayquaza. It's a big old thing. It looks like Big Adventures got wiped a good chunk there, though. Most of their team is down by the Hooper. So despite Big Adventures securing the Rayquaza, the other team were able to just wipe them out anyway and keep themselves strong. It looks like they're going to be pushing now. Hooper is going to be uniting everyone to the top goal, so it's going to be a united front up here trying to push points across. They're going to be pressuring Big Adventures as hard as they can. Big Adventures, however, are pushing them back. They are managing to get them slightly further away from their goal, but they're going to need to work hard and fast if they want to be able to get any points over by taking out Hennies Lobby, whilst also kind of defending their home and their other goal. It looks like they're going to do a united push on the bottom goal right now. A lot of unites being dropped. Umbreon Unite has gone down. PG Broccoli trying to pressure up a Ho-Oh and a Venusaur, but Venusaur able to space them out with a Solar Beam there. Looks like Leafeon was able to take out the Pikachu, and now they're trying to use a bit of a Hooper portal here to bring people down and keep defense. It doesn't look like they're able to get too much across as a team wipe occurs, meaning Hennies Lobby are free to just go dunk in this bottom goal. They use the Venusaur, and that they're going to be able to overcap this, which is huge points for them. And that's all she wrote for that one. Hennies Lobby taking a second victory here across the team matches, which means I believe Hennies Lobby are going to have brought themselves onto the board. And if I can find the thing that I need to edit this, I'm very good at this. Trainer scores. It looks like Hennies Lobby have secured themselves some points. So if we were to look at the current scores now, Hennies Lobby are going to have brought themselves onto the board with a point. Coming up next, we're going to be having